Good morning, good morning, good morning, or good afternoon. Okay, it's 15 minutes to, oh man, the bridge open. 15 minutes to 12 o'clock. Good morning. Well, this is Munel Kishan live on YouTube and Facebook and also on FM 95.9. As usual, I come on every morning just to discuss, just to talk about Liberia, just to talk politics. I know sometimes we think that it's too early. It is not early. It is not early for politics. We got to talk to our people. We got to make sure that everything. Okay. So 2029 is around the corner. 2029 is around the corner. So let us start deciding who's the best person that we can carry 2029. We not just want to criticize. And again, I want to commend the president. I hope he will veto again the bill that was passed by Yombi Kanga. And, sometimes we say what we say about Henry Costa, but he sometimes speak the truth. And that's a good thing. But I hope the president veto it this time around again. Okay, let's go. I know Liberians, sometimes we say, oh, Mr. Cummings will never be president. Mr. Cummings will never do this. Mr. Cummings, he's not in UP, he's not in CDC. CDC and UP is the two big political parties. They're very big. And they can go to the second round anytime. We're not shying away from it. But do you think Mr. Cummings need to join them? No. Why we should be afraid to contest? Because they got two big parties, so we should be afraid to contest? No. It is our right to contest. We got the best candidate. We got the best candidate. The best candidate is in the opposition. Last election, the best candidate was in the opposition. This time again, the best candidate is still in the opposition. Yes, he can win, but why are people talking about him? Why are they worried about him? Because they know that he has qualities. They know that he can make the difference. Most of them are afraid that Alex Cummings, they're afraid that just get on the line. You won't get on the second lane. Some boy are just terrible in driving. I gave him way, but he stopped because he want to go on the second. Look at you. We all go in the same place. I don't know why he rushing the second lane. So most of them are afraid that if Alex Cummings is president, he will spoil the chopping. They know that Alex Cummings, when it comes to accountability, he's there. When it comes to leadership, he's there. Everything, he has that quality as a leader. He's a businessman, he's a manager. You look at his past record. The urgency is what matters. Cummings is not in this race because he's desperate to benefit financially. Liberian people. Mr. Cummings is not looking for the money. God bless him. But when we say these things, they say, but then why are he running for? Yes. Why are he running for? He's a Liberian. Why are he running for? Because things are bad. Why are he running for? Because our people are suffering. That is why he's desperate. So it's not a bad thing to be desperate. It's not a bad thing. He's not going there because he wants to get some fame. You got money, you got fame. But and leadership is not for corrupt people. Corruption is the order of the day in Liberia. Corruption is the order of the day. Our people continue to steal from us, continue to cross bad deeds. Bad deeds, they continue to cross. They continue to cross bad deals. They continue to do things only for themselves. That is why Alex Cummings is running for president. So he's an humanitarian, he's a good man, and all the criticism about Alex Cummings is jealousy. All they do, I consider what defamation of character. They go after your character, they lie to you, they say Mr. Cummings is a gay, Mr. Cummings is that. Someone who been married for 45 years, 2 kids, 2 children, 5 grandkids. Maybe he might be having 6. Or decent family, or decent man. All we do is to criticize him. He's short, nobody know him, he can't do this, he's forced to be president. Stick to the issue that would benefit Liberians. Stick to the issue instead of lying, instead of giving false information online. It's not helping. Who are you doing it to? Mr. Cummings? No, you're not doing it to Mr. Cummings. We do it to our own country. We do it to our own country. You're not doing it to Cummings. Just by his presence, he exposed incompetence, he exposed corruption. Like one senator, I would not call his name, were in Liberia, was sitting, he said, let me be honest with you, Mr. Cummings can do a better work. Mr. Cummings can do better. He said, but let me tell you the problem we're having. He said when President Weah talk about corruption, we laugh about it. Hi, man. Happy New Year. Thank you, man. Yeah. When President Weah talk about corruption, they know that they're joking. If Mr. Walker talk about corruption, so I said, but why are you saying that? He said, but if Mr. Cummings talk about corruption, we know that he's serious. The place he's coming from, when he said, I know Mr. Cummings, he's a decent man. But every one of them will say it, that Mr. Cummings is a decent man, Mr. Cummings can make the difference. But people concern is how Mr. Cummings going to get there, how he going to win. And I got it. It's truth. That is why we're asking you, we're telling you that if you believe that Mr. Cummings is a good man, you believe that, I'm not talking to seditions, I'm not talking to UP members, because UP will never support Mr. Cummings. They will support Mr. Cummings if UP is not in the race. CDC will support Mr. Cummings if they are not in a race. So I am not talking that, I'm talking to the independent mind. I'm talking to people who understand how government works and what we need in leadership. So if you believe that Mr. Cummings can do it, you need to stand up. You're not standing up because of Cummings. You stand up because of Liberia. I'm not running for president. You're not running for president. Well, should we sit and allow the same people to be in power? That's the question. Do you want to sit on the fence? Do you want to say, well, Liberia is not ready? All the politicians the same. Not all the politicians the same. Not all. Mr. Cummings is not a politician. But look at the records. Look at Mr. Cummings' record, my people. Look at his record. And Mr. Cummings has done well for himself. In the private sector, this man when he was there, he controlled over 5,000 people. He controlled billions when it comes to account. Billions. Chief financial officer. It's like he can be, for that position, Mr. Cummings can be a minister or secretary of finance, treasury in America. For that position, he's qualified to be a treasurer secretary in America. He's qualified to be a treasury, what do you call it, a chairman for the Fed, the Federal Reserve. Yes, for what he knows. So if we have such person, there are a lot of qualified Liberians out there, but we upgrade people for no reason because they are superstars. We upgrade people for no reason because they're related to us or we are from the same party, the same county. But I will tell you, he is the only politician in the middle that can unite Liberians. He is the only one that will make every side feel comfortable. Unless you want to be corrupt throughout your life, unless you don't want to work. But he's the only one that will appoint you to a job based on your competence, your qualification, and what you can do. He's not just going to appoint you because you member his party. The young people, our country is very young. Our country is young. The population. And you sit sometimes wondering how the people manage in Liberia. They graduate from college, but nothing. Nothing going on in Liberia. Nothing have changed. Whether the rice can be $14, nothing have changed in Liberia. The only thing will continue to change in Liberia is leadership. It's just that you're taking a person and bringing another person in and the same old group of people. When this party win, they go to the next place. When everyone ready, they go to the next place. Thomas Farah had to join UP to protect his business. That's all he joined UP for. To protect his business. To protect his stealing money. That's why he joined UP. And they are the same group of people. They're the same people who fighting. Look at Yombi Kanga. Look what Henry Costa was saying about Yombi Kanga. And that's truth. And they all but they said, we brought them when Mr. Cummings, the best CPP in Liberia was under the Cummings administration. When Cummings was chairman for CPP. And when Cummings was chairman for CPP, that is when the ruling party felt the strength of CPP. Mr. Cummings single-handedly organized the CPP, established the CPP in the entire country. When Yobli was chairman, UP had no, and CDC had no problem. When Mr. Barker became chairman, it was worse. But when Ellis Cummings was chairman of CPP, we dominated everywhere. George Riordan was trembling. They were scared. That's how they went in. They went after, who went after Mr. Cummings? UP, ALP, Liberty Party, Yombly then. Pretending as if the law of Liberia was so corrupt people, Daros Delon. Eh? All these people destroy our country. Daros Delon could have changed things around that people are going to respect politicians. But for everything he stood for, he went against it. For everything. And listen, the laws, the bill that they pass into law, it's not a responsibility. The executive supposed to write it and send it to them and say, listen, we think this is it. But because of Yombly motive, they're stealing. What they will get, they're not afraid. They just want to banjo Liberia. And you sit there and you back them up. Oh, well, at least it's better. You need to come to Liberia and do something. You barely can't even elect people. Even if the people are on the ground helping you, you still go against them. We'd rather take corrupt people than take honest people. Eh? Oh, this man, they make corrupt, man, go to the bank, they make it give out money. So, Liberians, we are missing the mark. We are missing the mark. We know all the politicians. Amongst all the politicians, Mr. Cummings is 10 times better than every one of them. He's better off. What do you look for in a leader? Honesty, integrity, empathy. That is what you look for in a leader. A leader that will respect the people. Not to just give you a bag of rice and brag about it all on Facebook. Not to go to you and pay for one school and pay one child's school fees and lie all over the place. Come to you and promise you and never show up. That's the kind of leader you're looking for? No. We're looking for a leader that respects the dignity of human being, the dignity of people. That is Ellis Cummings right there. These men have done a lot in Liberia, but because he's not bragging about it, so to you, he do nothing. And who say he don't do nothing? That's the so-called educated people. And those of us are in America. We're so jealous of ourselves. We're jealous about progress. How did Jamaican say enemy of progress? You look at Ellis Cummings. and say he ain't fit to be president of Liberia. He's not a presidential material. You live in America and you made such a statement. You live in America and it come from your mouth. Eh? He's not a presidential material. But we got other people who just graduated. They're fighting and say they won't be president. They won't run for office too. Yeah. Vendetta Patrick said, Mr. Cummings don't have it to be president. But by the time he graduated, he went straight home to go run for senator. A young man, a young man, graduated from Harvard. By the time he finished, he went straight back home to run for senator. But that's the man who's saying that Mr. Cummings is not qualified. Mr. Cummings don't have it. A man who worked and retired, did everything, led a group, one of the biggest companies in the world, as chief financial officer. He don't have it. Educated man, Vendetta Patrick, criticizing Mr. Cummings that Mr. Cummings don't know what he's doing. Mr. Cummings is not qualified. Oh yes, you're going to say Mr. Cummings is not qualified to be president. But these are people who went to school, refused to work. They're in Liberia. They want to run for senator because they know that they will make $15,000 too. The same people yesterday that were criticizing. Eh? The same people. Martin Colley criticized Mr. Cummings. He don't fit. Yes, he took his side because he's from Lofa County. So he supported his own. But today, Martin Colley is saying that nothing has changed. Nothing has changed in his government. Everything stayed the same. Patching the same trouser. The only thing that blessing this government, there's no midterm election. Because Liberians were going to show the frustration in the midterm election. That's the one that messed George Weah out. That people get, oh, George Weah on the list. George Weah is on the ballot. That's when you know when the people are against you. The people that voted for Mr. Boakai were less than 900,000. Less than 900,000 voted for Mr. Boakai. 1.6 million people voted. Over almost 2 million people were sitting down that never voted. You know, say almost, yeah, over 1 million people never voted. Because we had 2.4 something million people that registered. You see that? But today, oh yes, the country is good. What made the country good? You go to JFK, the same thing you saw there yesterday, stay there. You go to hospital, you go to schools, the same thing. So what make them good? Why things are good? Where they say things are so good in the country? Mr. Boakai don't know what is going on. When it comes to him, he will see it. But if it don't reach to him, forget it. It's done. And that's what they do. So the thing is that, let's be honest, if Mr. Boakai was a young man or someone in his 60s, or maybe it's a different thing. If he was young like President Weah, he would have done better. But Mr. Boakai is in the stage where, let's be honest, the man has medical trouble. We all will get old tomorrow. Just stop living in denial. We all will get old today, tomorrow. Mr. Boakai is not the same Boakai when he was 60 years old. If Mr. Boakai was young, he will do better. He will do better. There are a lot of things that are happening like Mr. Boakai don't know about it. They say, oh, we're not telling you, we're not worried, we'll just stop it. When it get to him, he take action. You notice it? This is not a lie. Watch, whenever Mr. Boakai hello? Okay, so now, opposition, we need to rally around our best to the opposition. Sedition, stop playing, don't allow your ego, don't allow your ego to use you or to control you. Get out of your feelings, get out of your emotions. Don't allow that. All we need to do is to rally around our best. And the best is Alex Thomas. If we want to change Liberia, we must rally around the best. Some citizens say, oh yeah, hey, you're ready. You can be talking about Joshua. Yes, we'll talk about Joshua. We'll not be afraid. As much as I tell you, say you saw rally around your best, you think I'm blaming you for Joshua failure? I'm not blaming sedition, but you're not the one who controlled the country. You did everything and make Joshua president. Joshua was born before some of you guys. Cities, you were born before CDC were organized. CDC would die and they will leave you, or you would die and leave CDC. So don't make it look like your neighbor's street is attached to CDC. That Joshua is your God. He's not your God. No president, even Mr. Cummings is not my God. But I'm saying the truth. If we cannot make it, if we don't have a chance, I would say, fine, listen, let's go. If we want to run, then I will do my best. But the fact of the matter is that, well, we just want to play because, yes, we have to win the second round if you push in there. Because Liberian people vote based on popularity. They don't vote on the issues. But sedition, you know and I know. And I know you pray, you don't want for Weah to run. But because you still got a love for President Weah. And President Weah, he said, don't want to say he's not running. So I believe that he's not running. Because if he say he's not running, now he might discourage plenty of people from CDC. So it's a good thing, let him run. But let's come together. Your support, Mr. Cummings. If the vice candidate will come from your party, fine. Fine. We respect CDC. CDC is a powerful party. CDC is bigger than UP. CDC is bigger than UP. Facts. Based on our election results, I can say CDC is bigger than UP. CDC won every election in the first round. Yes. CDC won every election. That in the second round, then they will bring the two evil and whatsoever. But CDC won all the elections in the first round. That is where you show your strength. So I'm not going to shy away from it. Even if people leaving CDC, if they were voting for a party based on simple majority, I will tell you, CDC will be in charge for the rest of her life. CDC will be in charge. Yes, we got 50 parties, but we got one party in the opposition that want to lead. All the other oppositions, they only there to endorse. Facts. Simeon Fremio don't go anywhere to campaign. Only in Monrovia. Only in Montserrat he campaign. He don't go anywhere. You see that? So all these things, we know that. Liberty Party, since Bromskin died, they don't even look like party that really want leadership because they are in a collaboration right now. They are in a collaboration, and what they're doing, they're all messing up, stealing. Yombly doing this. Maybe she won't run for president. She in contact with corrupt French millionaire. So ANC is the only party with a blueprint and say this is what we can do. So if you want to cry, you cost me, you say, oh, Mr. Cummings will never be president. Your business, you for UP man. Only UP supporters saying it right now. CDC supporters saying it, but they don't say it from their heart. They just speak it just sometimes to make us mad, say Mr. Cummings cannot be president. But CDC know that if Weah is not in the race, they will support Mr. Cummings. Fact. They know that if they will support any party in the opposition, it will be ANC or Alex Cummings. It's not because of ANC, but purposely for ANC, for Mr. Cummings. They all know that Mr. Cummings, even the UP people are aware. But UP, listen, look, truth is the truth. UP are very good in propaganda. But this time around, Liberians, you need to get involved. We all need to get involved. Don't sit on the fence. This is the last straw. This is the time. This is our last time. We need to get involved. Stop hiding yourself. If you will post, you post. If you believe that Mr. Cummings is the right guy, don't worry about who talked to you or who didn't talk to you. Don't worry about me. Nobody can take my glory. What's for me is for me. I can't take nobody's glory. Don't worry about whether I like to pretend like I like Cummings or I can make people mad. That's not what you look at. What you believe in. Today is Mr. Cummings. Tomorrow will be you or your son or your daughter or your relatives that want to run, and they are so honest, and Liberian people will push you on the bus. What will you say? What will you say? So all hands on deck. You are an independent person. We got more independent young people. The young people, your future is at stake. You can't get it. 20 years, these people been. Look at what other young people, all they do is muya, 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 zege, zege. All the parties do the same thing. ANC do the same thing. UP do the same thing. CDC do the same thing. Every little group in Liberia try to do the zegwe, zegwe, as if we into some kind of revolutionary state. We go to the Universal Library, you don't find no intellectuals anymore. You don't, that the Universal Library will even talk about the economy. All the professors to be coming on, but politicians talking about economy. Me, who am I? I'm not an economist. I just want to read and give my own ideas and say, hey, it's not looking good though, from the common sense. But our country is going down to the drain. Our country is going down. This thing we're doing. We all will be history with Josh, plenty people who just want to sit and look and they don't want to be part of it. We all need to we can change the system. We can change the system. What Mr. Cummings did to you, let me ask you, what he did to you, he's selfish, he don't be acting like he did, he Congo man. How will you feel then? You stay supporting corrupt politicians. You stay behind Edwin Snow. You stay behind Delon. You stay behind Jeremiah Kuhn. You stay behind Rachel Kuhn. You stay behind Dukwe, Magé. Then you go and criticize somebody who won't take nothing from us. Somebody who won't steal nothing from us. We criticize him. He will never be president. Like that the crime he committed in Liberia. That is the crime Mr. Cummings committed in Liberia. He will never be president. He 1%. He will go to Georgia. He will go to this. Are we just racist people? And I listen to the people that say these things. Educated people. Educated people try to sell out Mr. Cummings. Jealousy. The man say he get money. Let him go open factory. He say he get money. Let him go open this. He say he got money. Let him get the people this. But yet, the other people didn't do it. The other people never did it. When Mr. Cummings gave and talk about it, oh, look at him, he won't show up. The economy, the budget, Mr. Cummings are not talking about it. Let the people do the work. I spoke on it because Mr. Cummings spoke on the budget before. He talked about the money, how you will raise the money. Give them time. If the government said that $1.2 billion, maybe it will work. If it don't work, then it's on them. No decision is right until it's right that they're doing. So I agree with Mr. Cummings not to speak about it. Because what good are they going to do? They're going to pass it anyway. And they pass it. They are the one in charge. So if they say that it's good, it will work for us, fine. Then it worked for us. So not everything we criticize. We just pointing certain things that are confusing us. Why this group get more money, this group get more money. That's what we're saying. Why agriculture? Why we can't invest into agriculture? But everything the same. Everything the same. But my Liberian people, bringing George Weah back are doing at the wrong route we're going. That's the wrong route that we are going. It's not going to help us. Because President Weah himself cannot tell us what was wrong in his government and what was right. We can be the ones saying it. As a leader, you must be fair. honest to the people and tell them, say, yes, I made a mistake in this area. But Liberia, we all can change Liberia if we're serious. Put your ask the question, we all can change Liberia. If we actually serious, we can change Liberia. We cannot sit there and allow the people to define you. Because UP putting all kind of strategy together to curse, to lie on you, to lie on people, to run with stories that make no sense. And what you're trying, they got all the gates and whatsoever. You know, it's so bad when they are tarnishing people's reputation. Tarnishing people's reputation. Oh, they person this, they men are gay, they men are this, lying. And they go around from house to house. And who telling you? Someone that can't even feed themselves. Someone that don't even have a job. And for those of you who are paying to lie on people, what good is it going to do for us? History will judge every one of us. History will judge every one of us. You know in yourself, if Mr. Cummings was not running, it's a different thing. But Mr. Cummings is in the race, and you know all in the race. If you put them up, if you bring someone from nowhere and put them there and say, watch they Canada and go through all the record, Mr. Cummings will come on with a flying colors. If they check the record, not the educational, the experience, the place, the work, and whatsoever, Mr. Cummings will come out with flying colors. Yeah, flying colors. Y'all have a good day. God bless you. Let me go do my little 1-2-1-2 and go make my own morning. Yeah, the one that who eating a steady morning, I wish you the best. Don't forget 2029. We carrying Cummings. That's what the Labrimpo say. We carrying Cummings 2029. That Cummings time. Yes, that Cummings time. If you don't like it, it's up to you. But that Cummings time, the only person that hurting, they were saying it, that only CD UP people is hurting. Yeah. UP, the party is the two-way party of our time. They are so corrupt. Yeah, very, very corrupt. You can lie. Y'all have a good day and God bless you all.